Your nose breathing in the microphone again. Just thought I'd let you know now instead of on the air.
Matt didn't want to take my offer of $125 and a cheeseburger.
Well, goddamn.
He counter-offered at $75 and a half and a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper? Did you tell him to fuck himself? And everybody in his house?
I don't like aspartame. Why would you have me drink aspartame?
A lot of us murdering you and leaving you in the Nevada desert would not be fun.
Hey, let's get it Storm Area 51.
Sure. We'll take your corpse and throw it at, like, the men in camo.
Wow.
That's how you storm Area 51. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 212 of the Camcast.
Woohoo!
Yes. The podcast that is just hanging out, talking about rearranging the basement.
It's true.
Yep.
We're gonna do some things, get some stuff, some remodeling, if you will.
Yeah, not really remodeling, just shuffling some stuff around. Just, improving the flow.
Putting the cards back in the deck, if you will.
There you go.
I like
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
I like it. We're going to turn that over there and do a little bit more of a lounge.
Yep.
Move the table into a little bit more...
What we're going to do is we're going to take a smoking lounge over here, where we're going to have the poker table over there. Where we're going to put the Olympic-sized swimming pool on the back corner over here, and then behind the curtain, you can't know about that yet.
Nope.
It still helped me with my golf swing. Do you want me to bring some fluorescent lights in here? I've got two of, the utility, double bulb.
What I was thinking of getting was, those, outdoor, Edison bulb things that kind of hang down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that's got the little, cheater pluggy thing.
The cheater plug, yeah.
Yeah, so we could just, hang them around. This is a conversation that we should not be having on air.
That's okay.
I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, leader of men, herder of cats, interior design impresario, maker of pasta salad.
It was great.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Glad
Pasta
you liked
salad.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah. He enjoyed the pasta salad. He is your, mine, our Uncle Radical, professor of the ghetto arts, tenured but not licensed.
Except in Puerto Rico.
There we go. I don't care about that notification. Somebody calls him Daddy. Some other people call him Daddy Rads. We call him Scoots down here because it's cheeky and fun, and he is a well-optioned mid-level Chevette.
It's true.
Mm-hmm. He is Dave Raleigh.
My shenanigans come optionally equipped with crank windows on both doors.
Oh, my. Holy shit. He's just over there sitting quietly, which is weird. Oh, now he's giving us the weird looks. All right.
You can't be quiet.
He's just doing his thing.
Sometimes you just try to get in. You're always trying to get in, there you go. He's shimmying, he's shaking, he's showing you some moves.
He was kind of doing the Tay Zonday thing because I pointed out he was nose breathing, and then now he's leaning away from the mic to breathe.
It's all
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain.
Some stay dry while others feel the rain.
That's the wrong way, shit. Fuck that up.
Damn.
He's fucking it up.
Here's the good Colonel Eddie Deed himself. Chairman of the board, Zach Lords.
Chocolate rain.
Wow. Should have been present.
He's just over there fucking hotboxing nothing.
The issue is, to do that, you have to do it close to the microphone that you can still hear it.
Yeah. You're just... Follow us on all the social medias. Okay.
All the sounds.
Wow.
Complain about the sounds on social media. We are at Cam Automag on all of them. Find this podcast wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe. Do all those things. Help us grow.
Share us with your friends.
Yes. Listen, do what Jake does and just play us at work. He's surrounded by like-minded people.
It's true.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody out there at Toyota.
Yep.
Bunch of good people over there.
You're the real heroes. Support us on Patreon, patreon.com/CamAutomag. That's where you go. You give us money each month, and we give you this and other stuff. Stuff like this, potentially a day early. Shout out to the patrons who are listening to this on Wednesday.
Yeah, you guys are the real MVPs.
Yeah, as opposed to you fucking plebs listening to this on Thursday.
God damn!
Hey, I'm definitely the...
Nope.
That's not going to work. Never mind.
It's all right. He's learning.
And the best part is, he's learning.
Only the current good... Fuck, I can't even fucking do this shit.
Man.
Boy, I said, boy, I said.
Can I get one more try at this?
This is your last one.
Okay. Hey, the good Colonel Yadin gets listened to this on Monday.
Oh, there we go.
For those of you,
fucking tries
for those
that.
of you that don't speak Zach Boomhauer Lords,
Man, he got up there. He swung at the first 2 pitches he saw, and then he took a minute.
I believe he said the good Colonel Eddie Dean listens to this on a Monday.
Listen,
So what you just did was being called... You got me all fucked up now.
damn.
What you just did was being an interpreterp.
An interpreterp?
So that is somebody who can understand me, someone who's been around me long enough to understand the random-ass bullshit that comes out of my fucking mouth hole.
Wow.
Okay, can I finish talking about why people should subscribe to us on Patreon?
Just do it!
I'll just back the fuck away.
$5 a month is really the money subscription level, although you can subscribe for as little as $1 or up to $15,000. But $5 a month gets you this podcast a day early, whatever other bonus content we throw up there, and also gets you the sweetest fruit in the pie. Access to the Cam Super Secret Shenanigans shitposting Facebook group.
Oh my God.
Boy, howdy.
There's a lot of shit posting there.
It's really good.
Yeah.
How many 4L60 jokes can you think of? We thought of more.
Like literally all of the
Watch out, sloppy mechanics.
It's all right.
Let's just go home.
No, you shouldn't. You'll figure it out. You just, it's called plate discipline.
I'll do my job.
Yeah, there you go. It's called plate discipline. You don't have to swing at every pitch that comes your way. Just, just the one you really like.
Yep.
I think you got in my head with saying that. I wasn't edging in here.
You're trying. Now you're just wiggling around. Whatever.
Ooh, he's trying.
Attaboy.
Did you have any shout-outs for this week? Today?
I do want to shout out. I don't think I mentioned this, but at Taylor Hatch, we figured out his Patreon thing.
Oh, hey, great.
What he was doing was he was editing like how much money he was giving us, but not like, because if you give us $10, you can still be in the well-wisher tier.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say, oh no, I want to be up in this tier. So I was getting ready to fire off something real spicy to Patreon.
It's all his fault.
Yeah. And
Oh, no.
yeah. Don't worry, we got it figured out.
Beautiful.
He's got some stickers coming his way when I get some more made, which I may or may not order some on Friday when I get paid from a real job.
Right on.
So I got some other stuff that I need to order, stuff that will hopefully keep me alive when I'm out there in the cow pasture shooting photos of the races.
Yes.
Stuff I kind of need.
It's true.
Anyway.
You gotta survive.
Yep. So, shout out to Taylor. We got that shit figured out.
Hells yeah, bud.
Oh, I need to pull up the mailbag.
Ooh.
Yes.
Have we responses?
We have a thing.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Come on.
Loading.
There it is.
Oh, yes.
Nope, this is me. Fucking hell.
Well, we definitely
in.
want mailbag at Cam Automag.
Sign in.
Cambag, mailbagautomag.com?
/Netscape.
.opera.
Yeah.
All right.
.tor.
//
From AJ Glossbacher.
Oh, my God.
Come here, son. Let me tell you a story. First off, shout out to Luke Dreher. Raw. He'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There we go. Whatever. Thanks, Google. If he doesn't email you first, I'll explain to you the legend of the Green Weenie. The Green Weenie is the general establishment that is the United States Marine Corps, a.k.a. unconstitutional shit made constitutional.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, I have a brother that's an officer in the Marines. He'll confirm this.
Marines are the gayest straight guys you'll ever meet, and everything gets likened unto a penis in one way or another. Green comes from the olive drab being synonymous with the military at large, 2 + 2 = 4, and you have the Green Weenie. Every Marine that has been active duty has a Green Weenie story, and each one is more horrible than the next. Hope this clears that up for you. Also, Luke, I too was unfortunate enough to spend WTI at MCAS Yuma with 463, so I feel your pain.
The one thing I never got used to being a military brat was all the goddamn acronyms.
So much.
I don't know what half of them mean.
It's all right.
Anyway, hoorah.
There we go. All right. Let's get back over this. So, yeah, that was fun. Thank you, AJ.
Yeah.
We'll put a pin in AJ. We'll get back to him in a minute because I got a problem with something another thing he posted.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Got some beef?
He in regards to the question of the week, he posted an inferior list. and I will explain why it is inferior.
Oh, we're going to blow holes in his ship.
Yeah.
God damn!
I mean, it's a good list. It's just, I mean, it could be better.
It's one I can still blow holes in, right?
Sure.
You get that planned so far in advance.
Come right and prepare to fire.
I mean,
we'll get there. Damn. All right. Before we get into our usual Trent's billion-dollar question, which is no longer a question, it's just we talk about crime because crime is hilarious.
I mean,
or at least we.
Thank you, Florida persons of interest.
Oh, don't worry. I think we've avoided Florida this week.
No shit.
I'm a little sad we don't have the guy stole a car and didn't know how to drive manual.
I mean, that's
inevitable.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that story pops up more often than not.
Yeah.
Anyway, before we get into our hilarious crime stories, why don't you head over to CamAutoSwag.com and buy yourself something?
Ooh, yeah.
What can you get
God,
there?
that was loud.
I mean, right now it's hot and sunny as shit, so how about you get something to cover that dome of yours, like a hat?
Yeah, Zach's wearing the hat.
Yep.
Underneath the headphones.
And I like to leave it everywhere I go.
Yes, you do. I was so pissed because I was so weirded out that there was another hat exactly like mine.
I wanted to say what you said to me.
Don't leave your
person.
goddamn hat in my basement.
Yeah, so like I'm hanging around my friends at the drift event.
And
Mike storms up to me, throws it on my head, and goes, "Don't leave your shit in my basement."
Yeah.
And I'm like,
if it's today, it's a hat. You've left the laptop down here.
I left my work phone down here.
Yeah, like you have a tendency to just like leave shit here. So I figured instead of be like, all right, man, it's okay.
And I think the best part
I have to
is,
get like angry with you.
The best part is like most of the listeners will be like, "Oh, really? That's interesting." My friends are gonna be like, "That's Zach for you. You learn how Zach is."
Yeah, well, Zach's gonna have to learn life without some of the shit that he leaves here because I'm upon it.
Something's valuable.
Somebody give me money for a MacBook.
Can I pay for it?
All right, I'll hold your shit hostage gladly.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Hats. We got plenty of shirts that you can get in white or lighter colors with the new and the old logos.
Do you know what we need?
What do we need?
Socks.
We tried that. It failed miserably. It is yet one of the other many ideas that we think will work out brilliantly, but fails miserably. We are...
Yeah?
Top Gear was... Hammond said they were ambitious but rubbish, but clearly we are far more ambitious and far more rubbish.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, CamAutoSwag.com. That's where you go to buy the official Cam Auto Mag merchandise.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. All right, let's get into this. Guys, what's the worst comb-over you've ever seen?
President Cheeto?
Okay.
The worst comb-over?
Yes.
Or the one with the guy with the meme, he has like 4 hairs.
Yeah.
No, Homer Simpson. I'm going to pick Homer Simpson.
How dare you? Well,
Joe Pesci.
okay. Here's this.
Hold up. Drug in a rug. Is that a bag of cocaine under your toupee?
Yep. Somebody tried to smuggle cocaine under... A Colombian man trying to sneak more than a pound of cocaine into Spain was caught with the package poorly hidden under his toupee.
Wow.
Yep.
I want to be that airport security guy being like, just stop that guy. Just.
It was taped to the dude's head.
This is almost like he was like, I think he watched, it's like he watched, what is it, Wolf of Wall Street, but with like bad translations.
Oh, yeah.
It says like, oh, I can just tape shit to myself and get through security.
Like, he had a hat on, and then the toupee, and then the coke.
Interesting.
So it would be like doing this.
Yeah, it's Zach.
Putting a water bottle underneath your hat.
Yeah, like, clearly there's something there. It ain't working, but it's all right. It's a visual gag. Okay, continue doing that. Yeah, I mean, it... Dear God. Oh, the correction is the best. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah.
Thank you for showing the audio audience.
Oh, God. He's going for it. God bless him.
I'm actually impressed you were able to extend the headphones to the point where that stays on your
Yeah.
head.
So,
It feels really weird.
I bet it
Can
does.
you imagine why?
Yeah, 503 grams of coke, which was worth 30,000 euros or 33 grand in American money. Yep. So, there we go. And the correction at the bottom of this. So, I've got to. Where is it? Ah, yes. The National Police said it wasn't necessarily the Snooki-like bump that gave him away. He had tried to disguise it under a hat, but rather his lack of chill.
Oh, boy.
And then there's a correction down here because NPR is fucking this. Correction. A previous version of the story misspelled reality star Snooki's name as Snooki, I-E, instead of just I.
Yeah.
Thanks, NPR.
Hey, man, corrections are important.
It's true.
Yep.
That's, wow. I mean...
Well, don't worry. It gets better. Who's in the market for a cheap, lightly singed C5?
I mean, you had me at cheap. Lightly singed, I'm a little concerned.
I thought you said sinned at first.
No, they're all full of sin. Oh, God. We are baffled by this Corvette revving until it spews flames and becomes a bonfire.
I mean...
It's 13 minutes long, but
As a 13... We'll skip around. But, so, hold on, where is... Let me just pull this up real quick. Yes, Manassas, where is it? I think it's Maryland? Someplace in the Northeast.
Huh.
Yeah, Virginia, there we go. Yes. Yeah, this dude hears somebody just, like, revving the shit out of his C5 Corvette. It is, at night. Typically, you're doing this not in front of your house.
This is like a full complex of houses, too.
Yeah, like
This is like condos or like
Something
fancy
like
apartments.
Yeah.
And this guy is just running this thing on the limiter.
Yeah.
He's
See, now
he's getting some flames. He's
it's
getting
smoking.
some smoke. Oh,
You
God,
want that smoke?
The mufflers are
Oh.
fucking... Oh, he blew out a muffler right there, so it's just shooting sparks and shit. Yeah, that whole exhaust is just on fire.
Yeah, this whole thing is fucked. Destination fucked, welcome to it.
Yeah, well, there's cat material right there.
Yeah.
Good God, man. Yeah, like now, the car's on fire.
Now it's
there
on
we
fire.
go.
It is on fucking fire.
I'm kind of wondering if
He's
this
still
was
on
like...
it.
Kind of wondering if he was like trying to do this as like an insurance payout or something.
Yeah,
God,
like,
the thing's still going. I mean,
well, I mean, if he was trying to do it as an insurance pay, I mean, this is not necessarily how I would do it.
unless he's like really trying to prove a point to his neighbors that he doesn't give a fuck.
I mean,
Burn down the complex, give a fuck.
No shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
whoa!
there she goes.
There it is. There's the gas tank.
Yep.
Fiberglass. Caution. Edges light quickly. And then,
Wow. So he's on the brakes now. That's great.
well, thank God it ain't going anywhere.
Right?
He can't open his door. What the fuck is this guy doing? He's going to die in
He's
there.
just hanging out in there.
He's just chilling. Maybe this guy's trying to kill himself. Who knows?
I mean, this is
That's definitely a way to do it.
Again, weird way to do it. But
Huh.
He's making a point.
yeah, no, like
Maybe his neighbors hated the car.
there he is. He gets out.
Huh.
He doesn't look that pissed either.
No, but I mean, like I don't know what the fuck is going on. But he seems and he tries to go back. Like
Is this guy like drunk or something?
and it's kind of what I'm thinking. He's kind of stumbling around.
He's just one of those guys. It's like,
He tried to get something out. Yes.
Like, note to self.
Now the car's on fire.
If you rev a car for more than 3 minutes, it's going to catch fire, more or less, is what I'm seeing.
Nengus, pay attention to that.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Okay, well, that car is definitely on fire. And it is definitely torching the car next to it.
Yep, the little Mazda next to it.
Yep, that Mazda is now on fire.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fantastic. I'm actually really surprised the Mazda on the right. Is that a Mazda?
I don't know. It's
The SUV, it looks like a CX-7 or something.
something, yeah.
I love the guy who was trying to use a fire extinguisher there and did nothing to it.
Yep. Let the big boys do it.
Yep. No, there's the fire department now. No?
They're there, but like
I mean, the other
there
car's
it
on
is.
fire. They're
Look
like,
at-
yeah, we're just going to hose this one down. Whatever, no big deal.
Jesus, pardon me.
Wow.
Yeah,
this is something.
Yeah.
So this reminds me of that, not quite, but reminds me of that video of that guy who just bought like that cherry red C5. Feels has to be at least 10 years old. You sure enough his friend's going to do a burnout and then just destroying the clutch and shooting it through the block or through the bell housing.
Those are always fun.
Complete loss of both vehicles.
Yep. 02
Interesting.
Corvette. Mazda.
And then a little Mazda of some kind. Total loss to both.
Yep.
Huh.
Rip.
Yep.
Interesting. So that's something.
Yep, that went up in fucking flames, baby.
That's a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right, there we go.
Wow.
Ah.
I mean, hold on.
It's time to stop!
There we go.
Yeah, that bout of idiocy brought to you by day drinking that goes into the night, and also Steady Broke Clothing.
Yeah, steadybroke.com and steady.broke on all the social medias.
There we go.
Go check out some of the good stuff. They got a lot of really high-quality things for not high-quality money.
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, the most expensive thing in there is the sweatshirt at $35. You got T-shirts that are in the 20s. You got hats that are, I think, 15 to 20.
Something like that, yeah.
Around there. Again, like I said, really high-quality stuff. I have a Depresso T-shirt. It's been through the wash probably a dozen times.
Oh, yeah.
It's still super, super soft.
Yeah.
And it's a heavy shirt. It's not a thin, light, chintzy piece of garbage.
Yeah, it's not like, we all remember the heyday of American Apparel.
Indeed.
Yeah, where that stuff was just like tissue paper.
I feel like this is a step above like the Hanes or like the Gildan Heavyweight quality. This is definitely a really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice stuff. And
quality.
you can also have that. As an added bonus, you could put a bunch of this stuff in your cart and type in CamAuto15 in the coupon code, and that gives you 15% off the entire order.
Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams.
SteadyBroke.com, steady.broke on the social medias.
There we go. All right. This question comes from Dave and Dad getting into it before, what was it, last week?
I mean, this has come and gone a couple of times.
Yeah, but I mean, usually you guys kind of wear yourselves out, but the last time I just told you to, like, stop.
Yeah, you were like, stop, save this.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, Dad and I think I think we see both sides of the coin.
Yeah.
At this point, it's preference.
I definitely do.
Yeah, no, it gets... So the debate is AMG versus the BMW M division.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, like, it started with, like, what was it? Who currently is building the better driver's car?
It's who is currently building the better driver's car, or who stayed true to the driver's car in their current lineups.
Yeah, because like I said, before the podcast, the way to go with this is really going to be how you're measuring this. Like if you're picking like best track car, the whole thing has been skewed now. You're looking at a different way now.
Yeah, like it's. So this is really like, as I had to explain, new Papa Devin. Pick whatever criteria you want to use to declare something the best. Run with it.
Yeah,
it's true.
So.
But so today we're sticking with driver's car
or
current.
I mean, no, it's kind of like it. People have posted lists that are like historics. So I mean, it's just at this point, it's just generally like
which one's better.
Like you're a Coke or a Pepsi guy.
Right.
So this is like you're landing. I mean, I think if we like parse this out long enough, we can put everybody in a camp.
Yeah.
Because
they'll be the Radwood guys, they'll be the track guys, they'll be the drift guys. Like everybody will have their own different way to look at this list.
Yeah, but I mean, like we can take all those different groups and then just be like, okay, cool. You guys from this group, and you guys from this group, and you guys from this group. Like you are M guys.
Yeah.
Everybody else, you are AMG guys.
Right.
We done here? Cool.
If only it were that simple.
Well, I mean, this is the internet, and this is our podcast. We can make it that simple.
It is true.
Yep.
We can do just that.
There we go. So before we get into your guys' stuff, which we got some amazing responses. Thank you, everybody.
Really
right.
did.
I'm surprised that we had this much correspondence.
I kind of am, too.
I'm proud. Even if you guys don't choose the correct answer, I'm proud.
Fucking right answer for this one, Dave.
There
absolutely is, and it's because of these.
All right.
Isn't that just called arrogance?
Perhaps.
Pride is a fool's paradise, my friend. Let's go live there.
Be that as it may.
All right, so let's go around the table and, pick your poison.
Don't
Zach,
fucking look at me.
Go ahead and start her off.
Oh, God, don't start with me.
Okay.
Do it.
Because the first guy always presents fucks it up.
Well, I mean, you're going to fuck it up regardless, so you do it now or later.
Do you want me to go first?
I'm just...
What's new?
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn!
Thanks, Noop. I actually don't even fucking know on this one. Like in my head, if I had to go buy right now, if I had $120,000 to go buy a new car, where would I see myself going first? I'd probably go to Mercedes.
Would you?
Because like for me, like the
okay. So what draws you to the AMG lineup versus, say, a BMW M lineup?
That's hard. That's a really hard one to answer. First off, I love the wagon idea.
Okay, yeah, so, and BMW is not making enough wagons. So no point there.
Sport wagons.
Sport wagons. Okay, yeah. Fair.
Also, like, I think unless if you're going like with like a 7 Series right now, Mercedes kind of has the interior, I think.
Oh no, I even Mercedes. Yeah, I mean, I feel like they blow the interior out of the water.
But I'm also hard because like no. I can't fucking talk today. It's also a hard one too because like I don't like. There are some really amazing BMW cars, for me at least, but they're not M cars. Like, one of my top cars I want to own in, like, that $100,000 price range is a 850 CSI. Non-M car.
Yeah, we never gotten it.
It basically is an M car. But
I would have been the M without the M.
And it had M badging on the steering wheel and the shift.
It had an M Sport trim package, but it was not a full M car.
Exactly.
Yeah, we get it. There was no M8.
Yeah.
And until recently.
Yeah.
We finally got the mate.
That gargantuan vehicle.
I fucking hate that thing.
That fucking unit.
It's literally a unit.
Chonk.
So, like, I think, like the way I look at it. Give me a unit.
Give me the loops, brother. Brother.
The Merc is lying to you.
So, the way I'm going to go about this is going to be... You guys just fucking die. Give us a moment while we collect ourselves.
All right, I'm good.
Dave's still losing it.
Continue on, sir.
The way I'm going to go about this is looking at all the cars I like from both camps and seeing which one has the greater number.
Okay.
And it's me, Mercedes.
Okay.
Because, like for me, like...
That's actually surprising for me to hear from you. I figured you would have been more of the BMW camp.
There are some cars in the BMW camp that I fucking get rock hard over. But then the pure volume, I think there are more better Mercedes cars that I would like to own. I know the cars I want to own. No, that's one. One of my dream cars is a 300D.
Okay.
Which, like... I want to fucking own one, like, tomorrow.
Hey, you man.
But, like...
I, too, like farm implements.
That's why I like it. It's fucking simple.
It runs on kerosene.
I know, right?
Put it in H!
That's why I like it. It's like... Because for me, like, I like... Which... This is another reason why I kind of like the BMW cars, though, is, like, I like cars that do... Like, not trying to drive itself, not trying to have some fancy power steering, that you, like... That's why I like my Subaru so much. It has manual controls. Everything is just... for a car.
And that's basically a synopsis of my answer that I'll go into later.
But like
yes.
For like, if you're looking at like 80, I'll wrap this up right now, but like, looking at 80s cars, BMW all the way, 100%. I'm like some shark nose cars, I'm in. Looking at like 90s stuff, that's all shit right then. Early 2000s, Mercedes starting to pick it up, trying to get some cool stuff, and now Mercedes has it for me.
Okay.
All right.
That was a really awful answer to the really hard question. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, I feel like that applied.
We put you on the spot, and you know what? You performed.
Yeah.
That's all we can ask.
I mean,
so
you broke out a T-ball bracket on this one.
It's all right.
And I hit 2 inches below the ball.
You made contact. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if the bat hits it or the stand that the ball is standing on hits it.
It swings back and slaps it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You should have had me gone last because I would have had more coherent.
I offered to take up the go.
Yeah.
Well, you just went.
So I think Mike's going next because I feel like Dave's going to be our grand finale here.
Yeah,
brother, tell us about the loops.
So here's the thing: like, there was a time where, like, just across the board, you could really compare the two.
Right.
But now it's, I mean, you have M2, M3, M4, M5. You know,
you can get anything you want.
Yeah,
you can get an MX5 or XM5, whatever the fuck it's called.
X5M.
Yeah.
But like, here's the thing, like, so like Mercedes has like the equivalent for that, but then they also have
more
other stuff like the AMG GT. Like, they built something squarely aimed. They're just like, well, fuck this. Why am I fighting with my neighbor?
Yeah.
I want to fight the dude down the block.
And, like, BMW has nothing like that.
No, they don't. Like, they have, if you just want some sort of sporty sedan or traditional coupe, BMW, sure, they'll get the job done. If you want something that is different, but from someone that is familiar, Mercedes, all the way.
Because, like, this is going to be a fucking awful analogy, but I'm going to try it, see if it sticks. BMW is your doctor, your dentist.
Mm-hmm.
And then your Mercedes is your guy who's like 40 and still likes to listen to house music.
All right, that fucking weird dude we all know.
Yeah, did that stick?
Kinda.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm there, man.
Yeah. And like, if you look at previous track record, like up until recently, it was just like, no, I'm going BMW. Like,
It's like older stuff. BMW really has it.
Yeah, like up until like even into like, the E90 generation. Like, I'm still like M3 or C63. I mean, the C63 sounds a hell of a lot better, but
yeah, because thinking
I can make stuff sound cool too. Like, I'd rather have something that I can like hustle.
Yeah, because like comparing Mike's E90, Mike's E90, E60.
He has an E60.
E60.
It's a 5 Series.
Yeah, compare the E60 versus the 350 E350 Sport I drove. Fucking go with the BMW every single day. I realize those aren't quite the exact comparison.
I would.
It's not quite exact, but
I mean, I don't know that there's a fair comparison to the N54 equipped BMW, the twin turbo 6. I don't feel like Mercedes has a direct comparison to that.
Yeah, because most of the stuff is going to be a V6 NA.
At that point, I would almost compare an E500 to a 545 or a 550.
Yeah, I think that's kind of
where you've got you would compare like a 335 to the. I mean, there wasn't a C500 that I'm aware of.
No, there wasn't. Like,
you could compare it to like the older C55.
Yeah,
like yeah, like that was like there was a time where it was like you had comparisons, and if you wanted to be if you wanted to be the dude who just gets out, slams the door, and says, "Look at what I have done," and you look at all the skid marks you left in the parking lot, you were getting out of a Merc.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. If you wanted to just be a douche who cut everybody off, but did it, like in something that looked athletic and was actually going to go where you pointed it, you were getting out of a BMW.
Right.
But now it's like, if you gave me like $100,000 and you're like, hey, you need to buy something from one of these two, I'm probably walking out of the Mercedes dealership having just signed away $100,000.
On what though?
I mean, I don't know. I'm assuming that somebody beat the shit out of like an AMG GT and brought it back.
I bet you picked this up for about 120.
I mean, 120 new, but I mean,
I thought they were like 160.
No, they.
Oh, you're just saying GT, not GTR. I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, not. Yeah. Oh, God, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, just like, AMG GT,
Because, like, BMW doesn't even have, like, a two-door
no, they don't.
roadster coupe
No,
thing.
they don't. Like, they have... It's just like, hey, we make these different sedans and coupes, and you can have it as hotted up as you want.
Yeah.
Do you want something kind of different? Well, we don't have that.
Yeah.
We have an M3.
Because like the Z4 doesn't even... Like, the Z4 kind of compares with the SLK, is that right?
The SLK 320.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the CLK 320.
CLK.
Or whatever.
I mean, the C class is it's a 4-seater. The SLK is the coupe, the 2-seater roadster thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could compare that.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a The Z3 is not a current chassis, is it?
Z4 or whatever the Super Twin is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because there was like a 5-year gap between.
I see.
I think was there a gap, or did they
something like that?
Yeah.
I mean,
Who
if we want
knows?
to talk about like if you actually want like a race car, like both will sell you a factory race car. However, one is currently eating the other one's lunch, hand over fist.
But now here's a good question though: how about road race car? Because BMW has that.
When I say race car, what do you think I'm talking about?
You're talking like a cup car, basically. But I'm thinking, but like how would you describe it? Like a ZR1 basically thing. But
yeah, I mean, both like.
Well, sorry. Explain what you're thinking about. I might be.
So, like, if you wanted to go like racing, like if you're just like, I would like to do like you can. There's nothing saying you couldn't go buy like an M4 GT4 and then just fuck off and do club level shit with it, like the NASA stuff.
Well, so what I was talking about more was like basically a club ready racer. Like basically you buy it from the dealership.
Yeah, that's how you get these cars. Like you order them through, like you basically go to the dealership and they're like, okay, here's who you need to talk to.
Are you confused on purpose-built race car versus
like what?
Yeah.
track-ready road car?
So basically,
track-ready road car is what I'm talking about.
So you're basically talking about like getting a GT3 RS, like a Porsche.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So like a hotted up road car.
Yeah.
You could. Yeah, they both have those.
Because what does Mercedes have? Because I know BMW has the 3...
Like the M4 GTS?
Yeah.
Yeah, the AMG GTR is what you get from...
I guess, would be the comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, never mind, then I'm dumb.
Yeah, and if it's between those two, I'm going to take the AMG all the damn time because, like, it does road car stuff better than the M4 GTS does.
Yeah.
And it looks a hell of a lot better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So there we go. Legacy stuff, BMW. Modern stuff, Mercedes. So
we basically agree on that more or less.
I mean, like, you're going to have a hard time convincing me that, like, I mean, the 190s were awesome, and, like, some of the C stuff was awesome, and, like the OG AMG stuff. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I want to cover a lot of space in a very short amount of time with that soundtrack behind me. Cool. Unfortunately, I live in this country.
Yeah.
Where doing that is very difficult. However, I can just start crushing Red Bulls at 6 p.m. and be up at 3 a.m. wide the fuck awake.
It's true.
Knowing that I can just tear ass up a canyon. And, up until very recently, you didn't want to do that with anything that said AMG on it. Because they didn't necessarily know how to turn.
No.
That was always the lament. Like, they do everything great, but when you ask it to change direction, man.
I don't know about that one.
Because I don't know. Because I brought this up a couple times ago, and you guys didn't realize what I was talking about. But this is the other one too, the SEC.
Oh yeah, that's
the old school, like the 500 SEC.
That's just fucking
the
great.
70s, 80s, the mid 80s car.
Yeah.
Like that's another that puts me on the Mercedes side a little bit more too. Because I'm just like, that just looks like cocaine.
Oh, like you get that? You're the dude like in charge of like bringing the bricks in by the boatload,
right?
You have like a 5 Series BMW, like you are trying to move them throughout the city,
right?
That was kind of how that one, like, just even looking at them. Like, there's a reason that all, like, the state vehicles for Europe and pretty much any crooked-ass dictatorship were the big Mercedes.
Right.
And not BMWs. So.
Right.
All right. Dave?
Are we all wrong?
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
I was about to say, please tell us why we're wrong.
BMW.
Okay, hold. Let me ask you a question before you start going off.
Okay.
$120,000 right now. What do you buy?
Probably going to go buy an E63 Black.
Okay.
And pocket the rest.
But no, but new car. You got to go buy a new car from the
brand new.
Okay.
Can I get a black E63?
Let's see. Continue.
If I can get a C63 Black, I actually would probably prefer that. I'd like the smaller car. Let's check that out.
Well, you keep going.
Okay. Well,
so basically you're on our same boat then.
I'm going to tell you all why BMW is the wrong choice.
Okay.
why the M is the wrong choice. Do you want to do a couple of things really well at the sacrifice of something else, or do you just want to say fuck yeah to everything? Do you want to do everything great, or do you want to do a few things excellently and just okay in others? Here's the thing. AMGs are no compromise. This is for somebody who wants a vehicle that does everything well.
Yeah.
Luxury, sport, power, comfort. Like it's you look at it and there's not a single thing that you don't like about it. This is not the kind of car for the person... An AMG is not the kind of car for a person who bitches and moans about a manual transmission option. An AMG is not the kind of car for somebody who wants to get 1.2 or 1.3 G on the skid pad. The AMG is not the car for the person who wants to set record lap times. The AMG is not the car for the person who wants to win track awards. The AMG is for the person...
When you select the build option to find that.
I'm just looking at this shit.
The AMG is for the person who wants to drive their mental car to work Monday through Friday, blast up the track on Saturday, and take a Sunday drive up the canyon with hot cups of coffee on a Sunday.
Resting on your engine while you're driving because smooth.
Right.
Tick all the motherfucking boxes.
What do we got here?
Build.
All the options.
AMG C-Class. Let's see kind of what we got going on here. C63S, yeah. I don't know if there's a black edition in that or not, but...
well, we'll figure it out.
Fuck it, why not?
Continue with your...
So originally this argument, discussion, I won't call it an argument, this discussion between Pizza Dad and I was who made the better driver's car. BMW has always marketed themselves as the ultimate driving machine, and I have always called horseshit on that. AMG, Mercedes in general, has never said they've had the ultimate driving machine or they had the best car ever. They just said, if you know what you want, you're going to buy our car. And it's never been anything different. They just said, if you want to be a classy individual with lots of power and lots of refinement, you know where to find us. You know, it's the salesman that's kicked back with his feet on the desk, smoking a cigar and drinking, whiskey on the rocks at the dealership because he knows he doesn't have to nag you over, options on a car you're looking at or the price point that you're looking at. He says, oh, if you want to buy a car from me, you'll come to me. BMW used to have a very well-driving car. They used to be driving-oriented vehicles. They used to be a driver's car, sports cars.
Yeah.
They started getting away from that when they started adopting all of this technology. Now you've got like drive-by-wire steering, and you've got all these traction control modifications. You've got all of this stuff where the car drives itself, basically. Oh, what do we got here? C63 black, 125. Okay, so maybe I couldn't get a C63 black.
I think you could probably talk.
I could probably squeeze one.
You could. I would say that would fit for you.
Sure, but anywho,
watch some Doug DeMuro.
Oh God, no, we're not.
I didn't know what you were doing there.
No,
because I wanted to see if there was any more context to that.
Yeah, well, it's Doug DeMuro. You're not going to get context.
Yeah, no, it was just like a clip that Google pulled from the audio.
Right. Anywho, so originally BMW had a great idea with their cars. They wanted drivers' cars that didn't have a lot of shortcomings. Then it got to a point where you either sacrificed a lot of comfort for drivability or you drove a fully optioned couch that could hustle itself around a corner. And at that point, if I'm going to drive a couch that hustles itself around a corner, I'm just going to go get an AMG. So, comparing it, I feel like the last true BMW, as far as being the ultimate driving machine, was E39, E46. E46 3 Series, they were still 99% mechanical. You could turn off traction control. You could turn off DSC, ASC, whatever option that particular car had. You didn't have M buttons. You didn't have any of that crazy shit.
I would argue you can still get a driver's car up until I think for me the era is the V10 M5 era.
Which would have been E60.
Yeah, excluding
so 2006.
Yeah, excluding mechanical issues.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm talking solely based on, the design.
Yeah.
The E39 was the last true 5 Series to me because you push a traction control button and
it's off.
It's off. It's wheel spin, spin out, drift. It's whatever you want to, whatever you're telling the car to do, it's doing. You don't have this variable speed steering rack. You don't have this, ABS control,
torque vectoring,
biasing, that kind of thing, right? You don't have that. The E39 M5 had an actual clutch type LSD. It had, a very minorly intrusive ABS system, and that was only when you got really dumb with the car. And that was with any 5 Series, really. Traction control. You turned it off, it was off. It did nothing to correct it. You pushed that button, and the little traction icon came up on the dash. It's like, yeah, cool, man. It's out of our hands. It's all you, bud. Do it.
Have fun.
Exactly. That's what it was. You had good power with that 5-liter V8. You had, good economy. The 6-speed was geared really well. You had a good, fun performance driving. And you had, it was a tall enough overdrive in 6th gear to where you still had, decent mileage. The rear end gear was nice. You still had sporty takeoff, sporty acceleration, but, you weren't drinking it. You weren't revving the thing to the moon, The interior was plush, but sporty. They didn't change very much aside from seat bolstering in the front as far as the interior of an M5 versus a base 5 Series.
There's definitely a reason why I want a 540 wagon.
Right, exactly, like a 540 M Sport or something like that, right? I feel like BMW would have hit the nail on the head if they made an E39 M5 Estate.
Yeah.
I feel like they really missed their mark by not offering that. And I've seen a few people create that with M5 donors in E39 Estate chassis, because the chassis really are not different. They did not do any crazy tricks to an M car that was, not there on a base E39. They didn't do that. Same basic deal with the E46. That was what I consider the last M3. Because that was a car, again, you hit the traction control button, it's off. It has an LSD. It's not doing any of this crazy ABS pulsing garbage to simulate a traction aiding device. Yeah. It's not doing that. It's got big brakes, wide tires, and a lot of grunt. And my main complaint about an E46 M3 was the interior. It felt like I was driving a 323. The driving experience was not rewarding enough for me to overlook the fact that it still has cheap base model stuff bolted to the inside.
Which really does.
Right. Now, you compare a base C-Class, you compare a C280 to a C55. You compare a C300 to a C63. Completely different vehicle.
Yeah.
Absolutely completely different vehicle. The only thing they share is the shape, and even then, the proportions are changed slightly on AMG cars. They're wider, they're lower, they're more aggressive. They still retain that classic Mercedes look. They still contain the lines that are attractive to those vehicles, but they have thrown out everything else for performance. Performance with comfort. Again, it was everything great, not a few things excellent and everything good. That's why I like AMG. That's why I think the AMG was the better car. Let's boil it down. I mean, AMGs, yeah, okay, you didn't have the man pedal option. Whatever, fuck off. You got torque. You had ass loads of torque.
You had rotation of the earth changing torque.
AMG was putting slush boxes and huge V8s in cars that had no business with automatics and big torquey V8s. And BMW, the M division over there, at the same time, they're putting tight 4-cylinders and 6-cylinders. Yeah. These little high-strung revvy things. And that's great. That was their character. BMW always kind of had the high-strung character, where AMG was literally the hammer. They had a car called the Hammer for a fucking reason. 6.5 liter V8 in this otherwise luxury barge, and it was putting the smack down.
Well, the thing too is like, I'm not the thing, but I was surprised. Like when I was looking into Mercedes, like you can push an SL65 to just shy of 1,000 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, that was always like.
Yeah, that's like a reflash and some air filters.
Yeah.
Like that's with a stock exhaust.
Mind. Yeah, it blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, like that was the thing with like the bigger, like the V12, like Mercs. It was, you didn't give a shit about the horsepower. You're talking about them like the diesel guys talk about. Be like, yeah, I've got all the torque to yank a building off of its foundation and drag it for a while.
Exactly.
By the way, have you seen the phone in the dash?
Yes. I have enough torque to make the Earth rotate backwards.
Exactly, yeah. Oh, yeah, there were 24 hours and 12 minutes in today because I accelerated a bunch in my E63.
Sorry. I went west of east today.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry.
And that's the thing. What it comes down to is, did you want to be the guy that was the technical driver, it's one of those things, like, did you want to be the technical driver, or did you just want to say, fuck yeah, I've got power?
Yeah,
because what it comes down to is the majority of people that are buying these types of vehicles are saying, I just want to put my foot down, man. I just want to go and have a good time when I go. Yeah. That's why Hellcats are so popular. That's why AMGs are so popular. It's power.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Western culture craves power. And that's what AMG has delivered.
They're the people who are just like, yeah, but I got from there to there quicker. The BMW guys are like, yeah, but like reasons, and they break out like a folder and they show you things.
Well, and that's the thing. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like everybody will have their individual taste, right? For me personally, it's not the destination; it's the trip.
It's the trip and how many tires you destroy on said trip.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Like I love the sound AMGs make.
Oh, God,
I've always been a V8 guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Even AMG's V12s sound incredible.
And also, I'm just thinking about this as well, too. Like, Mercedes tried more things, too. Like,
Mercedes tried enough things and failed with it to where they said, we're just going to stick with what we know.
But also, like, they did things, too. Like,
yeah,
like BMW doesn't have any weird cars with McLaren.
Yeah, no, like, and here's the thing. Like, everybody was like, who is going to build a 911 fighter? And Mercedes is like, I'm going to do it. And everybody's like, huh?
Okay.
And then they came out and they built something that it wasn't like beating the 911, but god damn it, it was fighting.
Yeah. It kept pace. It was blow for blow.
Kept coming out every round.
Yeah.
You know?
That's it. It may have, it wasn't what was needed, but it's what we got. And it was good enough for everybody else.
It is fucking great for what it is.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, like BMW is just like, we're fine here. Thank you.
We will keep making a variation of 5 cars.
And that's fine. I mean, it's been working for Porsche.
Yeah.
Would you like an X6M? That is
alphabet soup.
Like, would you like an M version of one of our weird-ass SUVs that's just as fast as our sedans? No.
How about a GT version of something that we don't even know what it is?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I will say this. Whatever the hell the engineers and the tech guys at BMW's M division are doing, it is borderline witchcraft, and they might need to be burned at the stake. Because those M SUVs have there is no way on God's green earth that they should be doing the things that they are doing. It's
G63.
I wouldn't want to. I would not want to put G63 around the Nürburgring.
I'll take a G63 on a road trip, but if you're just like, hustle it through there, hit the attitudes, give me the X5M. Dear God.
Fair.
Fair. Yeah, like, it's just...
And, actually, I really do like X5s. E53 chassis, I love them.
Oh, but I would, X5M, though, that was a car I thought about. Like, that's a fun car, though.
Like, it was one of those things...
Car, question mark.
But it was if it was that or the E63 wagon...
Well, I mean...
Every day it's the wagon.
Yeah. Have fun.
That's the thing. Do you want to do something great once, or do you want to enjoy doing everything great every day?
How do you feel about jump seats?
Exactly.
There we go.
Anywho, we've kind of taken this on really long.
We have a shit ton of responses.
Right, and we've got like 5 minutes to do it all in.
Well,
but
whatever.
anywho, so the correct answer was Alfred Melcher and Grobsbach.
All right. Yeah, well, that's
Exactly. 500
That's a
SEC.
God. All right,
So
so
we drug that out in
Oh,
a
Jesus.
fucking massive tangent.
So
but
I put-
anywho, I'm right, you're wrong.
So I put this on.
We're all right. We all agreed with you.
We did.
Yeah,
we're all in agreement. Now,
Yeah.
once it's spelled out on the table like this, everybody says, yeah, okay.
So does it mean we're all smart because we agree with you?
Probably.
Or something. No, so I put this on a poll on Instagram and on our Facebook page. On Instagram, it's currently sitting at 50-50. So,
How many votes?
let's see. Aha! 16 for the M cars, 15 for the AMGs.
Interesting.
Actually,
Indeed.
Really
I'm
surprising,
surprised.
yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it is now 52-48
Okay.
since I pulled that up. And then on the Facebook poll, which is different for reasons, well, fuck it, whatever. Whatever, we'll get to that later. It was weird. Like, Instagram was like a heavy BMW. Like, Facebook was kind of like, the poll at least was AMG heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, in the shenanigans page, AJ, here's why your list is wrong. You said M Division, I'll give you 5 reasons why. The E28, the E34, and the E39 M5, the E46 M3 CSL, and the 1M. Do I need to say more?
Why the fuck is the 1M on that list?
You got those 2 backwards. The M1 should be on there, and also the original E30 M3, the thing that kind of changed the game.
It's true, even though the 190E was the better car.
Also,
You can fight me on that. I don't give a shit.
just not to argue with anyone here, but also Steve Jobs did drive a Z8.
I mean, there was...
Alpina, but still a Z8.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Fair.
The fact that you're not mentioning the M1, which is just fucking insane.
I
It's a
wonder
badass-
if he meant to say the M1.
I would assume so.
I hope so, but
I
mean,
don't
if you're-
think AJ is that much of a moron.
I mean, if the 1M is a hell of a car, but if that's the hill you're going to die on, then call down the fire, boys.
It's true.
So, let's see. Sam Babler, the cars are pretty on point with each other, and I love both, but I have to say Mercedes until BMW makes a fucking 6x6.
Sam, you get it, bud. You fucking get it.
You fucking, yeah. 100%. 100 I didn't even fucking click until this moment. Dude, there's a fucking 6x6.
Well, yeah, like...
Ah!
Ha!
See, that laugh right there is AMG for fuck you.
Yeah. No, like, here's the thing. Like, talking about golf, like, there's a saying, drive for show, putt for dough. AMG drivers are the guys pulling out, like, the giant fucking woods and just like, watch this.
Hey, you guys see the tops of those pine trees?
And just
Watch 'em
sailing
move.
and just sailing shit into the neighborhood.
It doesn't matter. I drove it harder.
Yeah, the M.
I don't care if you're 3 under me on this course.
The M guys are just like, oh yes, I have my custom bent wedges, and my short game is on point.
He's the guy over here reading the fucking wind direction and
60
speed and humidity.
My 61.5 degree wedge. Like, nobody gives a shit.
The half degree,
Kidding me?
Dude, you're gonna stand all wrong and fuck up the half degree anyway.
You paid how much for that?
Exactly.
Whatever. Trent, the shadowy billionaire, AMG.
It's the correct answer,
SL
and he gives you 8 reasons.
SLS Black Series,
Yes.
SLR McLaren, the
Yes.
7.3 and the Zonda.
Yes.
60 SL65 Black Series,
Yes.
C63 Black Series,
Yes.
E63.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes!
Really, any car they make any car extremely fast and awesome. M just sort of turns up the boost and now slaps 18 badges on it.
Fucking thank you.
Yes.
Trent gets it.
He does.
Trent gets it.
He was still caping hard for the R class.
And that's fine. I
There's
am,
2 or 3
I am
in Utah.
100 for it. 100% for it.
I saw one at the fucking, the Wells Fargo down the street from here.
I saw one at Sunset Coffee last Sunday.
Yeah, like I saw it, I was like,
Yeah.
cool, it's an R series. You don't see those every single day. Look back.
R63. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's some weird ass bullshit, isn't it? Let's see.
Great Scott, Marty, R63.
I also something that we didn't bring up and just want to bring up right now was the fucking Mercedes 600 Grosser.
Yeah, the Grosser, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of the fucking owners, Hugh Hefner, David Bowie, literally every fucking dictator
I mean, I'm really not surprised.
I mean, it's a mixed bag.
Okay, Rowan Atkinson had one. Who's surprised there?
So really, it's a mixed bag as far as ownership goes.
Let's see.
All right.
I don't actually recognize any of these dictators.
Okay,
you
cool.
got some
yeah.
sweet and some sour jelly bellies in there.
Let's, before we get bogged down in this list.
Sorry, I got one. King Il Sung, Kim Jong Il, and Kim Jong Un
Okay, cool.
all had one
Of course they did.
Neat.
Yep.
Thanks.
because they can't build their own fucking dictator cars.
Matt Barker has the real man's answer.
AMG, because I will fix them any day over a BMW.
Fucking preach.
Let's see, Joey. AMG, I guess? I'm uneducated here, but the AMG GTS sells my position.
It's a good choice.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
You get a four-door now, too, right?
Okay,
you
Brandon
can.
McConkey. Okay.
Go ahead, hit it.
I'll vote for AMG, but my experience with them is a little limited. I've only driven the CLK 63 Black
course he
Series
has.
and the C63 Black Series, but both of those felt a lot more special than any of the BMW M Series cars I've driven. Also, BMW is the only company I know of who made an inline six sound like shit.
Yep.
M4. Thank you. Thank you, Brandon.
They used to sound great.
And then they didn't.
Yep. Let's see, Dan Chilinsky, AMG all day, every day. The Red Pig, the Hammer, the SL73, all the Black Series cars, the R63.
R63!
The company makes the most bonkers cars out there.
Thank you.
Brandon Kuhn, AMG, I'm with Dan. BMW has nothing on the Black Series.
Again, thank you, Brandon.
Holy shit, the SL73 is a real thing?
Yeah.
It's a real car, dude.
Yeah.
You've never seen that?
Welcome to it,
I'm
baby.
not surprised,
You
but
need to go
hold
down
on.
a YouTube rabbit hole tonight.
I got some
Scumbag
things.
Scotty. There's more BMWs in motorsports than Mercs. And that is a scientific fact.
Which is true. I will give you that.
Yep.
For my previously mentioned reasons.
Yep. I mean, let's see.
And Dan Chilinsky did say, Mercedes has taken 8 DTM championships since 2000 compared to 3 from BMW.
I mean, Scott's right on, a more grassroots level, but, once you start getting to the point where people are getting paid, the Mercedes is where you want to be.
Exactly.
The most populous customer cars in race, GT3 racing, used to be Audis, and now it's the AMG GT, GT3s, and GT4s. They're everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So, there we go. And now let's see. Where else did I say? Put this damn thing. On the actual cam page.
Yes.
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 There was one
Campaign.
for sale for $100,000.
I'm going to read. There's a couple comments that on my personal post on my page.
Go right ahead.
Kirk Humphreys, an old friend of mine back in the Honda days. AMG is best cars. BMW's is plastic garbage. This opinion is solely from a technician's perspective. I don't have enough seat time to make an educated judgment as a driver.
Okay.
Again, I can agree with you. Jordan Augut, for obvious reasons, he says AMG. I mean, he showed a picture of himself wearing an AMG hat, and he has a fucking AMG. So let's be real. It's a beautiful sounding AMG at that.
Oh, yes.
And then Chaz Cornea, I think the A90 Supra is a far superior German car because it has a Toyota badge, so that makes it reliable.
Wow.
God damn.
He went somewhere.
He did.
He's not wrong.
We can't be mad at that.
He took us into left field.
I can't. It took him into left field and shortstop caught it. I mean,
Damn.
I don't know how shortstop caught it, but he did.
He did. Backpedaling. Let's see. Jake Morrow. I feel like Mercedes has a lot more diversity. BMW, all the same, just slightly different sizes, but AMG option on basically every Mercedes.
Okay.
That being said, only drove an M3 E46 a couple blocks. Other than that, never touched a Mercedes or newer M Series because I'm a dumb American.
And I believe the E46 M3 he drove was Hadlock's car.
And the lack of punctuation proves that you're a dumb American. God damn it, Jake. For fuck's sake. That was just, let's see, Alex Danger Youngkin. M all day. AMG's are like sloppy bricks shot out of a cannon, while M's feel like surgical strike shot from a fighter jet. Light and nimble versus brutish and heavy. I have never felt comfortable getting anywhere near the limit in a Merc without feeling like I'm about to get murked.
Here's the thing, though. Would you have more fun with sloppy bricks being shot out of cannons or being under the pressure of a surgery?
I mean, listen, okay.
You have to have a steady hand with one of these, and you just have to be drunk with the fuse with another.
Laser-guided bombs are cool, but hey, man, you know what's even cooler? A shotgun that shoots swords. All right?
That's called Borderlands 2.
Damn fucking straight. And that was fucking awesome.
You're damn right.
Still looking for that. Aren't we all?
Yes.
Zach Turnage.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, the right answer is Ferrari. Wrong. But that notwithstanding, AMG all the way. Yes. I mean, yes, the G65 and all the Black Series stuff and everything, but just basing it off the smallest low-end AMG, GLA 45 AMG, 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder, basically 400 horsepower, then everything just gets cooler from there.
We did forget about the V12 G-Wagon.
I mean, we forgot about a lot of things.
Yeah.
Because there's...
And then Zach B. Peterson, AMG all day. Just look at the V8s and V10s and the M's. Garbage.
Garbage!
That's my name.
Yes, he does.
We.
Okay, Drift Utah actually got some responses.
Which is surprising to me.
I mean, I didn't get anything from...
Here's the thing.
I didn't get anything from the fucking Euro group, and this is
My
right in your
fucking-
goddamn wheelhouse.
Yeah, right.
So, goddamn, 16 comments in Drift
Right.
Utah.
Actually blows my mind.
Well, a lot of this is still just like...
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, Nick Dink is just AMG. Well said. And then so, when you get onto Facebook and you're like, you're going to do a GIF thing, when you pop in like AMG into the GIF search, the first thing you get is
Sponsored.
AMG E63 AMG. Just that's it.
Yep. Drift mode.
Yep. So, and then Enoch posted this clip of AMG GT3.
Yep.
On a bridge.
Which is the correct answer.
Yep.
TTM as fuck.
Zach Petty, I for sure think that the M Series is better. That being said, I don't have any experience with either. I do see Mercedes in much rougher condition regularly, as I see BMWs in excellent shape regardless of age.
I mean, that's because nerds tend to own BMWs and take care of them, whereas dudes like us are shooting shooting bricks out of cannons.
Jordan Collier, my 20-year-old M3 is better. Fight me. Well, to be fair, your brother's 325 is better than your M3.
Damn!
Your M3 is a piece of shit.
Yeet.
I still like driving it, though. Thank you.
I just like this GIF that Vladimir posted. It's just like 190s and M3s.
Yep.
DTM as fuck,
It's
dude.
great.
It is DTM as fuck.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but I love it.
It's okay.
It's almost hypnotizing.
It really is. We need to.
I just love those cars bouncing over clipping points. Just it's perfect. Just
Yeah.
inside. Yeah.
Like, we need to make Ryan Celsius that music with just DTM footage.
We could probably do that.
Cool.
Ross Jensen, the winner of our little contest last week.
Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, M cars because manual option. They only recently didn't have a manual option on the latest M5, and there are rumors that the next generation M3 will still be offered with a manual. I also tend to prefer BMW design language. The latter half I can get down with. The first half, I mean, okay.
I do think the exterior of some BMW cars do look pretty good.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
like-
fair.
Okay, not this current generation, but it might grow on us. But I don't know. I think they look pretty good.
Yep. Let's see, Devin Creasy. After I had to
You had to really explain this to Devin.
Yeah, better at what? My experience with Bose is limited, but the experience I do gave me the impression that most recent AMG cars are a bit bloated / soft, whereas M cars are a better balance of performance and luxury.
I'm going to have to disagree.
And then I explained it to him. I'd probably take an M5 over E63. I guess Mercs always seemed a little too old man for me, but I'd take a 190E Kazi or Evo over pretty much any M car.
Smart man.
There we go. Let's see, where else?
Of course, Dan Chalinsky, AMG all day, every day. For obvious reasons, he has a 300 TE AMG package wagon that was, a Japanese export.
Yep.
And then he also has that Kasi 190 that Andrew Jackson shot for Momo.
Yep. Let's see, in the UJCC, Derek Edgington, AMG is clearly the winner, not even a fair competition.
Coming from the guy that drives an E300 or E350 Estate every day.
Yeah, Alex Brady agrees.
Yep.
Yep, and then let's see.
I think that was about it.
No, I think...
no, was there one more?
We got Motoring
Oh,
United.
Motoring United,
And then
okay.
I got I got a couple other places I got to do this. So,
Okay.
but
Well,
I want to get to MU.
Yeah, Motoring United, last but definitely not least.
Yeah. So
You guys are great.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're not going to get to all of them, but so Tyler Tarbox 10 years ago I would have said M for sure, but now hands down AMG. though I would take a comparable Audi RS car over either.
Strong pull there.
Yep. Aaron the Hamburger Hamiel. Yeah, I'm going to say AMG, but I second the above Audi RS.
Which is true.
Yeah.
I mean, I will give you that. I do like Audi RS lines.
Yeah.
The RS
they're awesome.
Great.
Bradley Dalton, I was going to say...
we're throwing our Audis into this mix?
No, we're not. Bradley Dalton, I was going to say I'll take an Audi over both, but it looks like that's already been said. But never had any experience with Beamers, only Mercedes. My mom bought a little AMG GLA in 15, and it has been all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Alex Ketton, I've been out of the loop on any of the new AMG cars. Has there been anything that competes with the M3 and been more fun and thrilling to drive? Back when I worked at CarMax, the AMG cars always felt like big bruiser Europeans. Not the best handling, but damn the sound. Damn, they sounded good and had loads of torque. The M3 always felt more thrilling to beat the piss out of. But since then, I haven't cared to pay much attention to either with brands, really.
Well, I mean, you're right.
Yeah.
It's basically what it comes down to.
Yep. All right. And then
AMGs are the big, bullish-looking European dudes with bats in their hands.
Yeah.
And they're pissed.
They're playing some hard bass.
Exactly.
Yeah. Let's see. Tyler Tarbox. There just hasn't been a BMW I've actually wanted in a while. They don't have anything in their current lineup that comes close to the 1M, E92 M3, or E60 M5. After that, they started to get boring by comparison. Maybe the M2?
There you go. I'm right there with you, Ty.
I mean, if you can find an M2, that seems to be the fucking problem.
That's the thing.
Yeah, man.
They're hard to get.
Yeah, so...
should we wrap this baddie in? You got a couple more? Or what?
I mean, I got a couple on my personal page, but... God... I just opened up the Facebook app. Stucky, the SRT4 is the drywall of cars, and Kyle is punching holes in all of them.
He's not wrong.
No, he's not.
Wow.
Yup. Gotta love it. Let's see. On the old Insta Spacey, I had a couple people respond. Yes, BMW of Reading. Nice roller.
Wow.
And BMW M, of course. And then, Nancy Nickel, mother _NHN, BMW M. That's her response. And then me, real quick. I think it was just 2.
The correct answer was AMG.
Yes, Maya Sorensen. BMWs are drivers' cars. The Mercs are luxury drivers' cars. There we go.
You're not wrong.
Nope.
I think that's the whole separation here.
There we go. All right, folks.
There it is. That was a long, drawn-out one. I think we've all hashed our points equally and effectively.
Yes, and we have discovered that we are all simultaneously right and wrong.
It's true.
Yep.
Absolutely true.
I'm offended.
Nobody wins, everybody loses.
I
Points
bid
don't matter.
you good day.
So there we go, folks. Thank you for joining us on the 212th episode of the Camcast.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it. We love it that you keep coming back every week. We appreciate it.
Especially on this super long one this time.
Yes. Thursday episodes tend to be a little bit longer, but that's because, we get more into it with the guests or we get more into the question, whatever it is.
And you all knew that going into this.
Yeah. So
if you didn't, come to expect it.
Yep. Thank you for your responses. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Love getting responses when I put these questions out there.
Great correspondence this week. Thank you.
Try to come up with questions that'll get people to respond, get conversations going.
Right, exactly. And if you guys have anything controversial or, questionable to ask, hit us up. Mailbag@camautomag.com.
Yeah, I mean, we've pulled questions of the week from the mailbag.
I mean, we've got some really good ones.
Yeah, so there we go.
You could do some Track Daily Crush, odd, would you rathers or something like
just
that.
Just rant about
just something.
Sobs.
Just bitch about things.
Yeah, just tell us that we're all fucking wrong.
Please don't.
I mean, I'll tell you why you were wrong.
I'm sensitive.
Listen, I get told I'm wrong all the time.
It's true.
I'm used to it.
Agreed.
Anyway, follow us on the social medias. We are at Cam Automag on everything. Support us on Patreon. Patreon.com/CamAutomag. Whatever dollar amount you want, up to $15,000, but please, at least $5 a month. That gets you the most bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
Get you bonus content, early access, super secret shenanigans, shitposting Facebook group.
It's awesome.
Yep.
You can be one of the elite.
Yep. If you haven't already, if you're just listening to this because somebody is playing it and you are within earshot, hey, thanks for listening. You can subscribe to this podcast. It is the Camcast. It is available wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play. Like, rate, review, subscribe. Do the same that just happened to you. Share it with people. It's good stuff.
It's true.
Yep. Buy the official Cam Automag merchandise at CamAutoswag.com. Support our sponsor, Steady Broke Clothing, SteadyBroke.com. Use coupon code CamAuto15 at checkout. Save yourself some money and let them know that we sent you.
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Cool. All right. So for episode 212, I have been Mike.
I've been Dave.
I've been Zach.
There we go.
Ha ha!